But seriously, Courtney, what products do you think I should buy to start the Curly Girl method? Hey guys, are y'all ready for the video that I have been hesitating to make since I've started putting videos on the YouTubes about curly hair? It's been requested so much. I've had so many people reach out to me and ask what products they should buy to start the Curly Girl method. And you may have already watched my Where to Start the Curly Girl method video. And in that video, I make absolutely no recommendations on which products to buy to start the Curly Girl method. And there is a reason for that. But if you want to know what all products I have really been loving, you are welcome to check out my favorite products video, or you can check out my favorite affordable Curly Girl products. They're all up here, linked in the eye. If I'm pointing to the wrong corner, I'm sorry. So in my Where to Start the Curly Girl method video, I didn't make any product recommendations because honestly, everyone's hair is so different and everyone's budget is so different. So in order to start the Curly Girl method, I didn't want to say you have to have these products, because what if they just happen not to work for your hair? What if they are just well out of your budget? That's not fair. So I am breaking all those rules that I set up for myself in Where to Start the Curly Girl method video, because I had so many of you reach out and ask me, but Courtney, seriously, what are the starter products I need in order to just start this process? I had so many people ask, Courtney, what are your recommendations for the products that I should start the Curly Girl method with? And so that is why I have created this video. It's coming up on the holiday season, and I personally live in a really small town, and I love me some Amazon. Shopping on Amazon has really been fantastic for me lately. Anybody else quite hooked on Amazon Prime? Free 2-day shipping. We all know that the Curly Girl method results are not Amazon Prime free 2-day shipping, but you can at least order all of the products you need in order to start the Curly Girl method on Amazon. So here we go. Let's jump right into this video. I'm going to go ahead and give you my recommendations for what products to try to start the Curly Girl method. Again, take these recommendations with a grain of salt. Use your noggin. Think about what I am telling you. If you think any of these things wouldn't work well for you and your hair type, you don't have to take my suggestion, but I'm giving my suggestions because I've had quite a few questions about it. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. So I have made everything incredibly easy. I have created a Curly Girl starter pack section in my Amazon shop, linked down below. Please open up the description box and you will find this pretty little wrapped up package of Amazon goodies to start your Curly Girl journey. So to start the Curly Girl method, I recommend that you break the first rule of the Curly Girl method and use a sulfate. This is the Suave Daily Clarifying Shampoo. This is my second bottle. I have been using this for well over a year. I talked about this in which Curly Girl method rules I follow and which ones I break video earlier. So basically, I like this shampoo because it can get you started off on the right foot. Theoretically, if you have not been following the Curly Girl method, you have been using products that contain silicones. And silicones are one of those things that are incredibly difficult to remove without a strong surfactant. And sulfates are a good, strong surfactant that will help remove silicone buildup. And if you're anything like me, you started with a lot of silicone buildup because I used like Sleek and Shine serums and heat protectants like nobody's business. And all of those things contain tons of silicone. So you'll want to go ahead and use this shampoo for your final wash. The final wash is what kicks you off and starts you off on your curly girl journey. So you will use your sulfate, but as we learned in the Curly Girl Method rules I follow and don't follow video, I never ever touch the Suave Daily Clarifying Shampoo bottle without also grabbing a deep conditioner. And as you can see, this is my second bottle. I have thoroughly loved this deep conditioner from Giovanni. It says Nutrafix Hair Reconstructor, which would make you think that it's going to reconstruct your hair, theoretically using proteins. There's no protein in here. Not in the form of hydrolyzed proteins that I'm accustomed to seeing in products that are meant to reconstruct your hair, but I find this to be incredibly nourishing to the hair, and there's also a lot of really awesome extracts. Remember, I'm doing my research on extracts to try and figure out what extracts have which benefits. That video will be coming soon. Anyway, so to start off your curly girl journey, final wash recommendations, these two products. Then, doing the curly girl method, you will need a basic wash day routine. And in my where to start the curly girl method video, I did say that basically what you needed a shampoo, a conditioner, and a styler. And my preference for stylers is gel. So when I first started doing the curly girl method, my hair was in transition. Here's a picture of what my hair looked like when it was in transition. Scary, isn't it? My hair was starved for moisture, and I had some of my best wash days while in transition when I used all Jessie Curl products. I found these products to be incredibly moisturizing and nourishing, and they helped a lot. There is little to no protein in these products, and turns out that most hair that's in transition doesn't require a lot of protein. It just wants hydration. So starting off, my first recommendation from Jessie Curl is the Gentle Lather Shampoo. And you may be noticing that these are all sample sizes. Another tip and trick I have for you if you're starting the curly girl method is to buy everything in sample sizes. In my Amazon shop down below, I went ahead and linked the full size products, but you are more than welcome to go ahead and get the sample sizes. That's why I'm showing you the sample sizes, because that's what I did. I bought sample sizes. It helps. Okay. So the Gentle Lather Shampoo from Jessie Curl, this does not overstrip your hair. It is very hydrating. I actually use this on my son. He does not have curly hair, but his hair is incredibly baby fine. And when I use this, it feels like I have conditioned his hair, even when I haven't, but it is incredibly cleansing. You know, your girl is very oily. I get buildup very easily on my scalp because I just do. It's delightful. And I find that this shampoo is strong enough to remove oil buildup on my scalp without overstripping my hair. This is a great place to start low poo wise doing the curly girl method. Then from Jessie Curl, I would highly recommend you get the Aloba Daily Conditioner. This product is actually formulated so that it can be either completely rinsed out or left in your hair. And the reason that I said that the Jessie Curl products are little to no protein is that this product contains a tiny bit of hydrolyzed oat protein. And I actually got to hear the formulator for Jessie Curl talk about that. And turns out that they picked a hydrolyzed protein does not actually have properties of a hydrolyzed protein. It does not lend structure to your hair. The protein in this product actually behaves more like a film-forming humectant than a traditional hydrolyzed protein. I can go more into the science of that later, but I won't do that here because all you need to know is that this will serve your conditioning, your curly girl conditioning needs to start you off. This is a great starter conditioner. It is incredibly nourishing, doesn't weigh hair down, can be a rinse out and leave in conditioner. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Next, you will need your styler. The Jessie Curl Spiralicious Gel. Well, I've gone through 2 full bottles of this. This gel is so moisturizing, but also lends curl enhancement and hold. It is a fantastic one and done styler. I leaned on this very, very heavily starting off doing the curly girl method. Love this product. Another thing I'm going to insert real quick right here is that you may notice that I'm recommending all products from one line. You do not have to do this when you're starting the curly girl method. However, again, this is my preference. I personally enjoy using products from all one line because I know that they are formulated to work together, especially in hair care. I feel like in skincare, I have better luck when I mix and match, but I have found that doing the curly girl method for over a year, I get better results when I use all products from one line. So, thus, I'm recommending products from all one line. Also, I'm doing that because I know that Jessie Curl as a brand is incredibly high quality. They are very careful about which ingredients they put into their products, and they are very, very conscientious about their formulas. So they are also affordably priced for how high quality they are, which makes them a very good place to start. And they're concentrated. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck when you start doing the curly girl method and you start with Jessie Curl. Those are my thoughts on that. Now, I'm going to make one other recommendation for products to start doing the curly girl method, and I bet this is no shocker to y'all because I talk about them all the time. I think that starting with the Giovanni products are absolutely fantastic. Again, you can get them in sample sizes. I actually found these in my local natural grocer's store. I believe they're also carried in Kroger and in Whole Foods. They're carried in quite a few places, so that's kind of nice that you can actually walk into a store and pick them up. They are affordably priced and they are high quality ingredients. I'm not going to be making recommendations for the absolute cheapest products on the market that are also Curly Girl approved because I can't do that in good conscience. I have used those products and I can really tell a difference in the quality and how they affect my hair and how my hair responds to them when I compare them to these products. These products are also affordable. These products are also very affordable, and I think they're worth the extra couple of dollars because you get a lot more quality for your money. So I have here the Giovanni Tea Tree Triple Treat Shampoo. Again, I have very fine hair that is prone to build up. I get sweaty and greasy very, very easily. And this shampoo will get all of that off. I almost find this shampoo to be more clarifying than the Suave Daily Clarifying Shampoo. My hair actually feels more stripped when I use this, even though it's considered a low poo. I actually really like this product when my hair is getting pushed into over moisturized territory. I find that using this really helps balance me back out. But if your hair is incredibly, incredibly dry, you may not like the Giovanni Tea Tree Triple Treat Shampoo. Another recommendation from Giovanni is the Smooth as Silk Conditioner. I really love this conditioner. This conditioner works fantastic as a co-wash. Co-wash is conditioner, wash, co-wash. Theoretically, you can use any curly girl friendly conditioner as a co-wash and just scrub your scalp enough and it will actually cleanse your hair. So I have actually used this as a co-wash here on my channel. I really, really, really love it as a co-wash, and it does contain a small amount of protein. I do think it's good to start the curly girl method using absolutely no protein in your products, but you can't do that for too terribly long pretty soon your hair is going to be hydrated because you are treating it well, and it will then begin to need some protein. This is a really nice starter proteiny product. It's not going to be so strong that it's going to make your hair react, but it will keep your hair nice and balanced. Also, I know it says on here deeper moisture, which makes you think heavy, or at least it did me. It made me think, ooh, this is going to be a heavy product. No, this is feather light. My hair is incredibly hydrated. It does make it feel nice and silky, but it does not make it feel over moisturized or weighed down. The last product from Giovanni, because you know we do a low poo, a conditioner, and a styler. The last thing I'm going to recommend from Giovanni is their gel. Y'all know. Y'all already know how much I love this gel. I have gone through a full size of this. I'm almost out of this little sample because I have traveled with it so much. I really enjoy this gel. It is incredibly, incredibly thick. So you do have to take some time and really emulsify it in your hands. Really rub your hands together. Warm it up in your hands. However you want to say this. You will rub it in between your hands quite a bit before you apply it to your hair, and apply it on soaking wet hair. If you don't apply this product on soaking wet hair, it's going to be a problem. I do really, really like this gel. However, it gives great hold, great shine, really nice gel for the price. Love this stuff. So now that we've spent a small eternity talking about which products to buy to start the Curly Girl method, there are a few tools that I think are incredibly helpful to start the Curly Girl method. Products aren't so optional. You kind of need the products in order to start the Curly Girl method. These tools I'm about to talk about are not absolutely necessary, but they are incredibly, incredibly helpful. I am insanely grateful to have these. I don't think I'm ever going to stop using these. Even if I kick all the Curly Girl method products out of my cabinet, I will probably continue to use these tools because I like them so much. First tool that is so nice is this scalp massager. I've tried several different scalp massagers off of Amazon. Some of them require batteries. This one does not require batteries. You are the one just scrubbing your scalp with it. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. The bristles themselves are very, very bendy, but the back is hard plastic. So I love this one. This one doesn't hurt my scalp because of how flexible these bristles are, but it really does give a really nice scalp massage. I find that I get a deeper clean when I use this scalp massager and I'm co-washing. This helps in the co-washing process because you got to stand there and rub your scalp for forever, and having a scalp massager do that is nice. Next bonus product that isn't absolutely necessary but that is incredibly helpful is a silk pillowcase. This is the one that I actually bought off of Amazon and spent the first half of my Curly Girl journey using. It really does make a difference. It really does help. So how I protect my hair at night is I sleep on this glorious, I think this is really cute. I'm not a very floral person. Like, I don't tend to wear very floral things, but I thought this was pretty and I didn't mind sleeping on this. This was good. So the way I protect my hair at night is I sleep on this silk pillowcase and I put my hair up in an Invisibobble. And I'll go ahead and show you all that real quick. It's called pineappling your hair. Basically, it's just a type of ponytail. You gently gather your hair on top of your head. You don't pull it tight. You take the Invisibobble off of your wrist, twist once, and then I pull halfway through. And this works perfectly for me to sleep at night, and then I wake up in the morning and take it down, and my curls have retained their shape. You would think that this would stretch them out and make your hair look all wonky. It really doesn't. It's odd, but this is what works for me. Some people like sleeping in a satin bonnet. Some people enjoy tying their hair up in a silk scarf. I've done that too. That works really well for me. Most nights I am just sleeping on my silk pillowcase. and with my hair in an Invisibobble. I put the Invisibobble Power in the Amazon shop Curly Girl Starter Kit down below because I personally have preferred the Invisibobble Power to the regular Invisibobbles. They're just a little bit stiffer and I find that they don't stretch out quite so quickly. My hair is pretty dense. I have quite a bit of hair. That's about how big my ponytail is. And I find that the smaller, more normal ones, I just stretch them out so fast. So the Invisibobble Powers have been my go-to. Another thing that I think is incredibly helpful in order to start the Curly Girl method is having a brush. Again, let's break the Curly Girl method rules, shall we? I find that having a wet brush to work my conditioner thoroughly through my hair. I finger detangle first. It is very important to go ahead and get your fingers in your hair, touch your hair while you're conditioning it, because if you just slap some conditioner on and then go to work it in with a brush, you won't know if you accidentally missed some sections of your hair. But I find the brush is incredibly helpful to finish thoroughly distributing the conditioner, and it also helps me start to form my clumps together. The brush is incredibly helpful. Not necessary to start the Curly Girl method, but it is helpful. And if you go ahead and buy the brush, you will get the perfect hair care towel. Again, this is not necessary in order to start the Curly Girl method. I did the Curly Girl method for months and months with a t-shirt that I stole from my husband and then washed with some red bath towels so the white t-shirt turned pink and I got to keep the t-shirt for forever. This, however, this is the best towel that I have ever used. I've had the opportunity to try out multiple towels while on my Curly Girl journey, and this is the far superior towel. It is easy to plop with. It removes lots and lots of water from my hair without creating any frizz. Totally worth it. Not necessary, totally worth it. And they come in a pack, so you get the towel and the brush together. It's magical. It's great. And the last thing I have to talk about that really helped me on my Curly Girl journey is the Extava Black Orchid Diffuser. I know, this looks like some sort of torture device. And it will hurt if you push it too hard on your scalp because these prongs are sharp. There are only a handful of blow dryers that this diffuser will fit on. The Real Life Curly Girl on Instagram and here on YouTube, I'll have her linked down below. She's a great resource. She's done a ton of research on which blow dryers this diffuser will fit on. But for the sake of a complete Curly Girl starter pack, I went ahead and linked the Extava blow dryer in the kit down below because you can't really use the diffuser if there's no blow dryer. I've heard really good things about that blow dryer. I haven't personally used it. I have used this diffuser and oh my goodness guys, seriously, I've tried using other diffusers and nothing works as well as this one. The size and the shape of the bowl are absolutely perfect for many different types of curls. I love that it has these holes in the prongs, so not only does it dry the lengths of your hair because of the holes in the bowl of the diffuser, but it also dries your roots. So demoing that really quick, you can see that the prongs are at my roots while the lengths of my hair are in the bowl. It's a good thing. This is worth it. Another thing that is not necessary to start the Curly Girl method, but that has been incredibly helpful to me, have been these jaw clips right here. I have actually tried root clipping the normal way that curly girls usually root clip with those little 2-prong clips, and I couldn't ever get it down right. My hair always dried funny. I always pulled out hair. It just wasn't my cup of tea. So the way that I get some root volume without root clipping is that when I diffuse my hair, I only diffuse it to 90% dry, and I part it on the wrong side. And once it's 100% dry and I've scrunched out the crunch, I will flip it back to the right side where I normally enjoy parting it. And that gives me automatic root lift that I didn't have to clip for. And where the jaw clips come in handy is I have an incredibly prominent cowlick. It's in the same spot, always in the same spot on my head, and instead of using a 2-prong clip to try and like clip it shut, I find that these clips work fantastic. So what I'll do is I will stick the teeth on either side of the cowlick and close it shut and lift that hair up. And I will let my diffused to 90% hair air dry completely, scrunch out the crunch, well, take the clip out, scrunch out the crunch, and then I have no cowlick, and it's beautiful. So these have been incredibly helpful to me. I think the ones I linked in my Amazon store, in the Amazon Curly Girl Starter Kit down below, are slightly bigger than these, but they do have the little rubber grippies on them, which are really, really helpful. So I made sure the ones I linked had little rubber grips. I think they're slightly bigger. I think a slightly bigger jaw clip shaped about like this will work perfect. All right, guys, that is it for this video. All my recommendations for which products you should try in order to start the Curly Girl method. Again, this has been highly requested. I hope it is helpful to you guys out there. And if it was helpful, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that I was on the right track and I was helping somebody out. And go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell. There are some really exciting videos coming up very soon, and I would love to have you guys stick around for those. I just adore chatting with y'all in the comments, how sweet and kind and helpful we all are. And keep your eyes peeled because I will start highlighting the kindest comments at the end of each video very, very soon. So, kind comments. You could be featured in a video of mine coming soon. Again, thank y'all so much for watching this video. I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!